This is Etim Essen. You see, Etim Essen can be considered the best Nigerian footballer that was never the best Nigerian footballer. You see, Etim Essen was so talented, people all over the world, including Nigeria, started comparing him to the great Diego Maradona. Yes, the great Diego Maradona. He was that good. In fact, Etim Essen was JJ Okocha before JJ was JJ Okocha, if you know what I mean. But you see, Etim Essen had a problem. His problem was basically, he was so talented, but he could not stay out of trouble. He was probably the biggest footballer in Nigeria when the Under-20 team were preparing for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile in 1987. I still remember that time. Etim Essen was so good, he even had a car at that point. When the team was preparing to go to Chile, Etim Essen left camp to go and do whatever. On his way back, he got hit by thieves or thugs or whatever it is at that point, and people were afraid he was going to miss the tournament. Fortunately, he was patched up and he made the trip to Chile. But you see, his introduction to the team caused a lot of rancor because a lot of people felt because of what he did, he should have been off the team, and they didn't know that his injuries would affect him in the tournament or not. So they felt he was not fit, so why make the squad? But Etim Essen was very talented. In fact, people felt Etim Essen with one leg would contribute immensely to the team. And so he was included in that squad, and they went to Chile. Nigeria lost scandalously to Brazil 4-0, and everything went downhill from there, and Nigeria were eliminated. But that was not the end of Etim Essen's problem. Caught by a lot of things, he eventually found himself in Belgium, but that was where his problem started. He was accused, allegedly, of raping a minor. At that point in time, in 1988, 87, 88, it was very difficult to be a black man in Belgium and win a case in cases like that. So what did he do? He fled Belgium and came back to Nigeria. It was very difficult. You know how it is for a footballer to be out of football for a very long time. But Etim Essen kept saying he was innocent of that charge. And later, years later, it was found out that the whole case was fabricated, more or less. And then Etim Essen, at that point, it was too late for him to return back to football. And subsequently, he retired. It was an absolutely sad time for everybody who knew Etim Essen and knew his talent. Etim was the Maradona of Nigerian football. He is probably the best Nigerian footballer that was never the best Nigerian footballer. Etim Essen was that good. But Etim Essen had a problem. He just couldn't stay out of trouble. So what do you think? Should Nigerians find a way to honor him